see how long I can stand there. You can put them down for any guys. All right, I need to say a couple things before we play our last tune. Part of what you need to understand here, everybody, is that the Guard learned how to do this today in here. You got to use your imagination, pretend they're out on a football field, and pretend the band is marching around, because the formations, if you were there at any of our shows, really adds to what we do with the music. The name of the show this year was called To Mend a Broken Heart. We took the middle piece that you just heard, and that's what we built the rest of the show around. So we took that and we tried to think of how to make things work with that. If you would have been on the field, you would have seen a couple different heart shapes. And then there was an EKG symbol in there, and you can actually see that on the Guards' uniforms up here. And in the next flag they're going to use, you can see that too. But these little needle things, these are needles, and they're taking the threads of the heart and they're turning them back together and mending it. So it's kind of cool. I do need to say some thank yous. We started this show back in May. Working on the music and the drill and all that stuff, and the staff has been working a lot longer than that. And I need to recognize those people. Some of them are here, some of them are not, but if you would wait to the end and give them a hearty round of applause, I would appreciate it, because without them, the students and I couldn't do what we are doing out here. First of all, my Guard design and instruction, which is what these guys have been doing, is a good friend of mine by the name of Perrin Nicholas. He's not here tonight, but without him, I couldn't do all the creative things that they're doing, and he's phenomenal. My drill designer is a good friend of mine for about 20 years. His name is Craig Mason. My percussion staff is Stephen Sherrick, Jack Schrader, John Schrader, and Norm Wise. I think John and Jack are here tonight. So, and then the rest of the field staff, because we're still a young program, they come back and do it for free. But what's really cool about this is that every one of the names that I'm going to mention after this are alumni of this program. And that really speaks volumes, because they really want to see the program continue to grow, and it has continued to grow. So the following people came back and helped during this summer. Emily Brown, Maddie Crum, Justine Doomer, Rebecca Green, Wesley Helmy, Caitlin Kramer, Chloe Kruger, Kelsey Stalker, Taylor Turpin, Amanda Werner, Zach Woodcock, and Caitlin Zanton. I'm just thrilled that they come back, and they really want to see these guys continue to do better, and that's what they've been doing. This was our third year at state. We've been there 3 years. We had our best finish we ever had this year. We finished 4th out of 8 bands in our division. Which really shows you the dedication that these kids have put in. They put in hours and hours and hours and hours, and they hear me say do it again so many times, they are probably sick of it. But so we finished in 4th at state. We were only 2.3 points out of a 100-point scale out of getting 3rd place, which we would have got a trophy for that. But we earned a 1st division award, which is, again, the band has never achieved that at state. So the program continues to grow. They keep sounding better every year. The Guard keeps getting better every year. Everything keeps getting better every year, and I am so pleased with the work that these guys put in. They don't think that I'm pleased with them ever, because I always tell them that I want it better, but that's a life lesson for them, that never be satisfied with where they're at and always push harder. So they don't know how much I appreciate the work that they put in, but I truly appreciate the work that they put in, and the sacrifices that they make, and that a lot of you make in the audience for getting them to rehearsals and all that kind of stuff. I would also like to say thank you to a big group of people that really helps me out every year, and this year was no different, the Milton Band Boosters, which if you have a kid in this ensemble, you are technically a member of that. But the parents that have been coming to every competition and football game and helping drag all this stuff out on the field, and just being there to feed the kids and helping me chaperone, a big thank you to all of you. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff and administration and the school board and everybody else in the Milton community for allowing me to come in 5 years ago and start this. It's been a long process, but it's grown every year, and it's just going to get better and better, and I look forward to next year already. So with that, Guard got 3rd in their division this year. So with that, I'm going to turn this back over to the drum majors. After that, I I need to beg everyone's patience because we need to clear the gym tonight, and this goes to the choir people too. You guys need to go down and get undressed and all that stuff and get out of your, not you guys, out of their robes. We need to get all this stuff back down to the room, and we're going to take it out that door because it'll go, because I took the post out. So, but please bear with us as we get everybody back in here. And with that, I think we'll play our last tune, and I'll bid you, thank you again for coming, everybody, and have a very pleasant evening.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.